इस शैतान को यहाँ कमरा दिया रहने के लिए।
शैतान? इसने तो बोला था श्याम है।
ये श्याम नहीं, जेब कतरा है।
बाबूराव जी, इसे गलत फहमी है।
चले चल, 1 2 का 4 चल, निकल यहाँ से, चल।
अरे,
चल बोला ना, चल।
अरे तुम हाथ मत लगाओ।
हाथ क्या, मैं तो पैर भी लगाए ना। चल यहाँ से,
ये बात मैं बाबूराव जी से सुनना चाहता हूँ।
बाबूराव से सुनेगा ना तू? बाबूराव, मैं देखता तू यहाँ से कैसे नहीं जाएगा। जरूर जाएगा यहाँ से, साला चोर कहीं का।
बाबू भैया, बजरंगबली की कसम, मैं चोर नहीं हूँ।
ऊपर वाला जब भी देता है, देता छप्पर फाड़ के।
Hey, what is up? It's your boy RD. Today we'll be starting a new series called Feature Battle, where we'll be comparing two of the same things with different generations, like PS4 versus PS5, Xbox versus Series X, or sometimes cross connection will be done also, like PS5 versus Xbox and so on and so forth. Today we are kicking off this series with Windows 10 versus Windows 11 with everything we know so far. So without wasting any more time, let the feature battle begin. First, let me introduce you with our comparing categories for this particular video. First, aesthetics. Second, usability. Third, software performance. Fourth, system requirements. Fifth, gaming performance. Sixth, Microsoft Store. Aesthetics. The major difference that anyone can observe in Windows 11 interface is the new design. As soon as a Windows 11 loaded device boots, there is a new Windows logo accompanied with fresh boot sounds. Perhaps the biggest difference between Windows 11 and Windows 10 is the alignment of Start menu. Users who are used to clicking at the bottom left corner of the screen for accessing apps and Start menu who would have to get used to the new central aligned Start menu on Windows 11. It also shows a few recently used applications by the user at the top. Usability. There is a major hurdle in terms of usability. Windows 11 comes with a Windows snapping feature, which is ideal for users that wish to use multiple apps at once. Although Windows 10 has a preliminary snapping feature, it is not elaborate. Additionally, Windows 11 has removed the tablet mode and included all the features in the standard build. Paint 3D, Skype, OneNote for Windows 10, and 3D Viewer have been removed from Windows 11 as well. System requirements. The major difference lies in the basic system requirements for the Windows 11. The minimal RAM and the storage required to run Windows 11 is roughly twice as that of Windows 10. Additionally, the DirectX and display resolution has also been increased.
रहा नहीं जाता, तड़प ही ऐसी है ना.
Windows 11 would run on devices with TPM 2.0, while Windows 10 supported devices with TPM 1.1 and above. Stay tuned for more updates on Windows 11 Pro in our channel. Gaming performance. Unfortunately, there is nothing exciting to be seen here either. Across the 8 games tested, we are looking at no more than a 1% variation in performance between the two operating systems. It's remarkable how similar the two perform, though ultimately not that surprising. How can it be surprising? It's not a new thing, bro. It's just a new update, just named differently. It's just a money game, bro. Just a money game. It's rare that we see noteworthy performance improvements for existing hardware when Microsoft releases a major OS update.
ओ भाई मारो मुझे मारो नहीं ये मजाक हो रहा है एक सेकंड यार मजाक हो रहा है नहीं ये हम यहाँ पे क्या करने
In the past, we have seen false claims of big performance gains, but they rarely hold up when properly investigated. It's clear the slideshows given in the screen. The whole article is taken from TechSpot and the benchmark credit goes to them also. It's rare that we see noteworthy performance improvements for existing hardware when Microsoft releases a major OS update. In the past, we have seen false claims of big performance gains, but they rarely hold up when properly investigated. It's unclear what changes have been made with Windows 11 that could improve system performance. If any such changes have been made, we have no idea which hardware configuration they are targeting. This whole article is taken from TechSpot of gaming performance. Other software benchmarks. Right off the bat, I'll admit this won't be the most interesting set of benchmarks I have ever put out. At least in terms of performance margins, I have seen benchmark graphs claiming 5, 10, 15 and even 20% extra performance with Windows 11. Sadly though, for those of you running the latest AMD and Intel desktop CPUs, it doesn't look like that upcoming Microsoft operating system will net you any of that. Unfortunately, the sad truth of the reality. Running Cinebench R23 appears to reveal the exact same level of CPU performance for both Rocket Lake and Zen 3 processor, and the 7-zip compression is no different. I am not going to bother talking about most of the performance margin as they are insignificant. In that case of 7-zip, we are looking at no more than a 1% margin between the two Windows operating systems. It's the same story. It's the same story when running the Blender Open Data benchmark, which is highly repetitive and extremely accurate in short. In short, no change in performance. We see the same with Adobe software. Doesn't matter if it's Photoshop, After Effects or Premiere Pro. We are looking at identical performance using either Windows 10 or Windows 11. These motherfuckers are gonna rip us off. It's all just gimmick. It's all just a gimmick. DaVinci Resolve Studio 16 provides us with the biggest margin yet. Finally something to look forward. Windows 11 was 3% slower. 3%? What the fuck? 3% slower when using with Core i7-11700. Though we see no change with the Ryzen 7 5800X. Although the data is based on a 3-run average, I would still allow for a 1% margin of error, and that means at most we could be looking at 1% difference between the two operating systems. Either way, 3% is a still meaningless margin. All is gimmick. I said earlier, Microsoft is playing game with us. Microsoft Store. While Windows 10 comes with a decent App Store, Windows 11 will come with a new and improved Microsoft Store. The new Microsoft Store will have Amazon App Store integrated into it, and users will be able to download from 500,000 Android apps directly from the Microsoft Store. Additionally, these Android apps will run on Windows 11 without any hiccups or lags, as Microsoft has used Intel Brigade technology, which is capable of running Android apps natively on Windows 11. Conclusion. Dude. I'll sum up this whole comparison in 3 lines. Just stick with it. Just don't download or update to Windows 11. At least not immediately after release. It's not looking good for anybody. Because the changes are really insignificant, to be honest. And if you have bigger brain than me, then just fuck off. Don't really fuck off. I have to get watch time off also. Stick with it. If you got to know anything out of this video, just subscribe, man. Just do it. Just do it. And like too. And comment too. And can share. But I know you won't because you are lazy. And that's all. Bye. Go to hell. We'll meet there someday. We will meet there obviously someday. Tada. RD out.